We all know that Oneplus was not Oneplus for a while. It was very close to other BBK brands. But now it can be said that we are seeing the real Oneplus. Phones that have simple and functional software, have a very good price, and usually have a feature that makes them very different. This is the review of a metal phone, Nord 4. So, let's the video. At the very beginning of the video, let's go for the main topic, the metal back panel. Something we haven't seen in an official global phone for a long time, maybe more than 5 years. The whole back panel is not metal, the upper part is glass and the color is a slightly different and shiny. But most of it is aluminum and has an attractive matte texture. But it also attracts fingerprints. You can see the design, like any bold design, there are different opinions on it. You may not like it, but I really liked it. The frame is made of aluminum and is semi-flat, and like the back panel, it is matte and the phone has a smooth and premium feel. The antenna of this phone is at the level of other phones due to its plastic lines. Its resistance to a scratch is much less, but it is more resistant to falling. Let me say this before the hardware section. The phone has a good cooling system, but the heat of the phone reaches your hand directly and you feel it completely. It is not so hot that you burn, but it is annoying. But this is good news for the phone itself. The heat is quickly removed from the phone and after 2 minutes, the performance returns to its previous state. Of course, I don't know whether it is good news for your hand or not. Is the metal good in general? You decide. The front panel is like other phones, but the screen to body ratio is really good, respect. But it is not known what the glass of the front panel is, which may not be good news. Nord 4's resistance to water and dust has increased and now it has IP65, but still don't go to the pool with it. The silent button is also in its place. As expected, the display is extremely high quality. As you can see, there is nothing missing. The colors are accurate and attractive, and the resolution and sharpness are higher than the competitors. But the display is not LTPO, and finally, it decreases to 60 Hz. The brightness goes up to 2000 nits in HDR content, and you can easily see under the sun. It has a stereo speaker. There is good balance between them, the volume is great, it has a very good sharpness, and it produces some bass. The optical fingerprint sensor under the display is not the fastest, but it is accurate and gets the job done. Nord 4's battery is 5500 mAh, which used to be possible only in very heavy phones. Although it is not an LTPO display, the battery performance is better than almost all competitors and it doesn't need to be charged for a little more than a full day in semi-heavy usage. If it has, there is a quality red cable in the box that supports the SuperVOOC 100-watt charger and charges the phone in 30 minutes. If you are not in India, you have to buy the adapter separately. $50. A Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 supported with 8, 12 or 16 GB of RAM makes up the hardware. The type of memory in the basic configuration is UFS 3.1 and the higher configuration is UFS 4.0. There is almost no task that this chip doesn't run smoothly, but it doesn't have the speed and snappiness of flagship processors. Nord 4 comes with Android 14 and OxygenOS 14.1, and it receives 4 years of full software updates. 1 year more than this year's OnePlus flagships, almost as much as Samsung's mid-range. This is great. Also, the UI is extremely smooth, light, and full of customization capabilities. Of course, it doesn't have many AI features, the same thing that are in Android, plus things like improving the quality of group photos. Of course, it is reasonable at this price, but it is a bit dangerous for OnePlus at higher prices. Like all OnePlus phones, Nord 4 has a good, but not great camera. 50 megapixel wide lens, 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens, and 16 megapixel selfie camera. Photos are excellent in daylight. Good detail, sharp, wide dynamic range, and very low noise. The photos in night mode are very natural. They have enough detail and little noise, and the dynamic range is wide. but the sharpness is a little high. But even though ultrawide photos have good detail and the colors are accurate, they have poor dynamic range and sharpness, and noise is sometimes visible. The selfie camera is not very good. The photos are soft, sometimes noisy, and the dynamic range and detail are average. You can record 4K 60fps video with the main camera. Of course, it doesn't have OIS. EIS does not work in 4K resolution either. In general, Nord 4, like other Nord series phones, is a very good purchase value. The metal back panel is also an attractive material. HTC used to use it a lot in the past, but in my opinion, it is better for the mid-range and for those who like it. Not for flagships. Glass still works well. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it, and if you like my content, subscribe to my channel. Goodbye, see you next video.